Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gap. That's Dalitha. I am Travis. It is Monday. That means it's time for Monday Night Football. Looks like the Vikings are out there right now. And it's going to be the kickoff. But if you're a wrestling fan, we also have wrestling. They're in Boston, Massachusetts tonight. And it looks like...
Do I have to remember that? Is that why you said it twice?
You ask me sometimes during the thing. Where are they at?
You've asked that too. Don't even.
I know, exactly. There is a lot of them tonight. Just hanging out in the Judgment Day. None of them are worth a penny.
Do you think that they're going to keep their tag team championships?
I don't remember who they're wrestling
for.
The
War Raiders.
No. The Raiders will probably win them
tonight. Yeah? Take it off of them and move them on. Move them on, bitches! Move them on. Kaiser versus Braun Breaker for some championships.
Uh-oh.
No, not the championships.
Oh, Kaiser. This Dane will be with him pretty soon. I'm sure she's coming to Raw.
Yeah.
After seeing her in the background the other day.
Tiffy pants?
Mm-hmm.
Old Tiff. We do have some people in the chat. We have Piccola and Brandon, Sophie, and Janelle are with us. Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully everybody had a great rest of your weekend. Oh, and Walter is now here. Hey Walter. Piccola says, get you some Gab gang. And Brandon says, hey Wrestling Gab. Sophie says, hi, did you see what happened after Saturday night's main event happened on social media? I saw that Kevin Owens beat the crap out of Cody and he got taken out on a stretcher. Is that what you're talking about? They are starting it out with CM Punk.
Oh, yeah.
Picole's favorite human. Janelle says hi. Sophie says today is Luke Harper's birthday. Walter says hi Travis, hi Daphne, Raw tonight. And Sophie says we are in the final 3 weeks of Raw on the USA Network era.
Who is Luke Harper?
You know who he is.
Is that...
It's Brody Lee.
John Hubbard or whatever. Huber.
Maybe.
The one that died.
Is that? Yeah, I think so. So it was like, yeah, and Kevin Owens and Triple H also got into it. Oh, no! Not Triple H's favorite guy, Kevin, giving him a hard time. No way. Pickle's like, I'm not watching yet. My fave streamer is at Cowboys Stadium.
Doing what?
What's at the Cowboys Stadium? What's happening there, Piccolo, that your streamer is there for? Walter says, okay, at 9 I'm going. I'll be here Wednesday a little late. I have a meeting first is bingo. Is it a meeting or is it like a, holiday party, Walter?
A meeting holiday party.
What?
A meeting holiday party.
That's usually what they are. Sophie says they are taping next week's show tonight after this. So it says, so the final 3 weeks of Raw being 2 hours. Ah, gosh. We're just going to start cutting our show short. Either that or not coming in the first hour. Just cut it off. Come in an hour late. So we only still have to do 2 hours. Piccolo says, I guess when you're a Twitch streamer, you get hella perks. They're playing Madden on the huge stadium screen. Guess it's sponsored by Lenovo. Ooh, not the computer laptop brand. Is your favorite Twitch streamer a gamer? Yeah, you're so funny. Well, it's like Kevin Owens got attacked by Triple H on Saturday. Is that what happened? I thought
Triple H trash.
I thought Triple H loved Kevin and that they're besties, and he said that he was a victim. And it was all the other people's fault why he was the way he was. Oh no, he's in moods. He's having a mood swing. Oh no.
He doesn't think about Seth at all.
Seth is like, oh, shots fired at Seth.
He should have said that he thinks about his wife, though, a lot.
That's what he should have said.
because she's the man.
Thomas is in the chat. Hey, Thomas says, hey, guys, what's up? Not much. Thomas, how are you doing? People's like, attacked. Like, mean tweeted him? Yeah.
No, he pushed him on the ramp.
No, he put his hands on him.
It was silly.
He got physical. He wanted to get physical. Walter says, it's Friday of SmackDown. Cool, more WWE. Yeah. Sophie says, I'm surprised what they did for social media didn't end the show, that a lot of YouTube viewers were complaining about it. Thomas says, I'm good and almost finished my Christmas shopping. Oh, congratulations. Walter says, Cody Rhodes got pile driven by Owens. Boo.
Oh, I know. Goofy.
Then he stood on him while he was on a stretcher being taken out.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, Kevin's a victim.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. Was that a show when we were kids?
Yeah.
Any of that stuff he said?
Yeah. Purple Pie Man from Porcupine Peak.
Mm-hmm.
It's from Strawberry Shortcake.
Oh, wow.
Which is even funnier because not anybody in the audience would fucking know that unless you were like...
A little girl in the 80s?
Not just that, but you actually watched Strawberry Shortcake. Because you had to have watched the cartoons. And I'd only seen maybe a few of the cartoons, by the way. I think maybe I saw a cartoon movie or something.
Maybe April Janet watched them or something and told them about it.
Pico says, let's get physical trips, not the physical. Old lady Sky in the chat. Hey, lady. Says, hey.
Hey.
Sophie says the commercials on Saturday were annoying, though. And Pico's like, bruh, nope. Sophie's like, there were commercials like every 90 seconds on Saturday.
Yeah, during the matches. They didn't do them in between the matches. They kind of screwed that up. They need to do the commercials in between matches and then have matches live. It'd make way more sense.
That's true. But it makes sense why they did it because they were on a major network of NBC. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense that they had to have commercials because that's what they do here. They're all like, no, we like the good guys. He's in the situation.
In the situation.
In the situation, he's the bad guy in the switch. Sophie says there were commercial. Oh, I read that. Chris Akani's in the chat. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Says, hey, guys. Hey. Pico says, so no Danny segment. He was cool the other night. Yeah. He just came because it was a special thing. Chris says, LOL CM Punk referenced the Bad Boys of Boston. And Sophie says it'll be interesting how they book the next Saturday night's main event, which is scheduled to take place a week before the Rumble.
Yeah. For free. The Raiders and the Falcons. I thought it was the Bears.
Isn't there two?
Isn't
there two Monday Night Football games on? Okay, I was like, oh God, extra Emily has no clue how to play Madden. She's a noob.
That's alright.
That's okay. She'll get the hang of it if she's a player of stuff. She likes video games. She'll get the hang of it. I wouldn't know how to play it either. No, not the Staples. Back togetherness.
Come on. Seth, come out.
Come on. Somebody, this is boring. This is hilarious because everybody says how great he is, and this is boring as fuck. You mean 20 years that you've been gone? Come on, guy. Sophie says, Drew said after his match on Saturday, 1 down, 4 to go. I don't even know who he fought on Saturday. Who did Drew McIntyre fight?
The Santa Claus looking motherfucker, redhead.
Sammy.
Zayn.
Oh, that's right. Sam Zam.
He ran through him. It's fine.
Picola says, dang, I haven't seen Madden in years. The graphics are pretty peak. Yeah, they are pretty peak.
I didn't get it this year. I got it last year. But
he's in the audience. He's out there.
Yeah.
His music didn't even play. Sophie says Drew going after the bloodline. Oh, the real bloodline.
My baby's standing next to Seth Rollins. A lady. She's like putting her baby over there.
She's like, here's my baby. Here, hold my baby.
Hopefully he doesn't turn too fast.
Whack! Poor kid. So funny.
So funny.
So he says, I think they're waiting to release all the major surprises for that first Raw Netflix show.
Yeah, Charlotte, Becky.
Why would they give you all the surprises
Fabulous
now?
Moolah.
That's sad. Nobody wants their surprises not to be surprises.
Andre the Giant's gonna come back. It's gonna be a good show.
These people?
Maybe her. What do you mean? Those people. Dude,
I'd
get
be
off your
embarrassed to
phone.
be with her. Yuck. Gross, lady. She's like, I like it here. People don't judge me.
This
for
guy's
liking.
delusional. He just said he made wrestling bigger than it's ever been. They forget that Roman was here.
So it says there are people that said Triple H played it safe at Survivor Series and Saturday's night main event. Pico says I heard Colonel Mustafa and the one-man ganger make a return.
Awesome. Should be a good show. Iron Sheik. They're all coming back. Oh, look at the hockey fighting.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Not his lower back.
There's a child right there. Don't hit the little child. Two grown men.
Chris says, no, Seth. Roman put it on his back, not you. And Seth, you never main evented Mania. Oh. Okay.
I think he's been in it once. Didn't he beat Brock in the main event at WrestleMania?
Oh, no, he's loose. In the goose. Oh, no.
I know he
it's
beat
these two.
Roman in the main event at WrestleMania when Roman was wrestling Brock to take the title off of Brock.
Yeah.
That was his cash-in.
Oh, no, he got him again.
Do not injure him, whatever you do.
Be very careful. He's fragile. People's like, thanks, trust me, bro. Sophie's like, do you think this Rollins Punk feud will last like the CM Punk Drew feud did?
Yeah, it should go to Mania. I feel like this is going to be a WrestleMania match.
And Thomas says, did you see the video I sent you? Like, now or over the
one
weekend?
on the weekend. Remember you said you were going to watch it? I don't remember what it was, but I forgot our conversation.
Oops.
Was it about movies or something? No, comedians, wasn't it?
Oh, Kevin Bridges.
Yeah.
I did not take a
It's
look
just a
at it
busy
yet.
weekend. Trying to get carpet installed, but I don't want to paint, so it puts things off because I'm lazy.
Thanks for taking the brunt of that, sweetie. It's me who's the problem. I'm like, I don't want to do it. It hurt my arms so bad. I don't want to lift my arms up like this. They just barely stop being painful.
They are still fighting.
You're like, why is it so hard here? I wonder. I couldn't imagine
You got
what this
guns.
motion doing
like-
this.
You're like Goldberg. You're like,
My traps are huge. I'm not
You're
gonna have a net.
you're like Rack Rod. You're just like, check out my bat.
Oh shit.
You guys, Punk is just crazy excited.
He's got the crack in him. Robbie is in the chat. Hey, Robbie, good to see you today. Says, what you saying? Pick up all the frauds inside. Piccolo says, cash in don't count. Oh, man. What do you mean cash-ins don't count?
Yeah, but they made it a match. Normally, a cash-in isn't really a match. It's kind of like at the end of a match, they do the cash-in. They do ring the bell, and it is a match, but he cashed in the middle of the match and made it a triple threat match.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a match. Yeah, I think I know. Right, Megan?
She had to get it out fast so she didn't mess up.
Uh-huh. So much good luck.
Is she on crack too? Because she sounds like it.
So much good luck. Grab the megaphone.
He's like, God, I can't believe that I traded in that one Damien guy for this shit.
Right.
I think he's regretting his decisions to support.
Regurted it.
He's regurting it.
Uh-oh, Ludwig Kaiser going up against Braun.
It's Mr. Kaiser. He's there.
Twitter was going absolute crazy that Braun is getting they attached wings and a jetpack to him. But Carmelo Hayes is getting buried in 2-minute matches.
As he should.
Triple H is racist. It's like, no, one has talent and a future, and the other one is trash.
True. Very much in the trash.
Like, barely good enough to be a low mid, like a Tozawa.
Oh. Tozawa's at least funny.
Oh, well,
Sophie says... Yes. Sophie says, we don't know what that favor Paul Heyman owes Punk. Maybe it involves Mania. And Chris says, cashing in isn't a main event, so no, Rollins never main evented.
But didn't he beat Brock at WrestleMania for the world title and become the Beast Slayer?
Yeah, I thought that's when he became the Beast Slayer.
Or was that like the first match of the night? That might have been the first match of the night.
Maybe it was just a Raw.
I think, no, it was
weekday
WrestleMania. Maybe it was the first match of the night, and then Roman closed the showdown. Because Brock was like, I'm either first or last. But he was the champion, so how would that work?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Robbie says, this is a decent feud. And Pico says, and that one WrestleMania, he immediately won at the first segment. There you go. So Brock could get out of Dodge quickly.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your answer.
There you go.
See, I just had to read further. Pico's like, yo, Robbie. And Robbie's like, yo, Cola. And Pico says, paint the fence. Robbie's like, what you saying tonight? And Pico's like, sand the floor. Wax on, wax off. Right? Yeah. Except for it's not a fence. And it's not the floor. It's above your head. That's harder. Chris says, here comes Drip Kaiser. Robbie says, Bon Carmelo Hayes, like Herbert. And Pico says, so curious, who's going to win the women's IC? I don't know. They'll probably put it on Raquel.
I'd have to look at the grouping again.
I'm trying to think who she's going up against. Who was it? Who was it on the other side that she's going up against?
Did she win her triple threat? Or are we not that far yet?
Triple threat.
Each bracket's a triple threat first, and then they advance.
I thought, but maybe not.
I have to grab some.
Oh my god! No, you can drink it all! Don't you eat at me!
You're the eeny. Just a man here dying in the desert. And you're like, you'll drink it all.
Stop eating all those stupid cheesy balls
Dibbles?
over there. The cheesy dibbles are right there. Get your cheesy, gross spit in my water. It's probably cheesy. Did you leave your cheesy grossness all over the lip part?
I tried to.
Ew. Now you're gonna eat more of them?
I just wanted to drink water.
You're like, then I can have another drink of water.
I'll go get a glass of water. I would have brought water with me, but somebody made me watch a stupid show.
Whatever. You could have said something. I could have brought a glass of water in here for you, but you didn't say anything. Till I got settled and sat down and ready to go, and you're like, let me bring myself any water. Weirdo.
You guys seen Red 1 yet? It's aight.
Piccola says, isn't Dakota still in? Yeah, Dakota's still in it. I don't know which group she's supposed to be in, though. I need to see the bracket again. Robbie's like, DLOL, you can't force people! Who says? Who says you can't force people, Robbie?
Are we gonna paint that, the beam by the door, that blue color? That's the ceiling. Like the beam that goes across the top.
I thought we already said we were going to. I just hadn't done it yet.
I know, it's important to get done, though, because that actually will have carpet touching it.
The actual beam that comes down? Oh, I don't know if I was planning on painting that.
What the hell are you talking about, then?
Oh, I thought you meant the one that goes across the top. Sorry.
I'm talking about the one that comes down that attaches to it.
The one that holds up the whole house.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ones that holds up the house. The load-bearing beam. Robbie says, dude, you're mean forcing people. Dude, you're not nice, you know. I really don't give a shit what you think. Not even a little bit. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, there's our new sign. So cool.
What does that look like? Oh, it looks like an upside down M. So they're like, well, we don't want it to have pointy bottom. So we're going to make it look like an M, only upside down. Gonna have Paul there too? That's weird.
You know, he's like the face of the franchise.
Piccola is like, hold up, Logan Paul. He's still shown.
Wait, he's the guy. He's the main man. It's
He's
him
gonna
and Roman.
bring a lot of people to watch it, supposedly.
Him and Roman are the two biggest stars they have. They gotta use him. Dude has like 30 million subscribers. He's arguably as big as WWE by himself.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, thanks, Michael.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Sethy Poo. You listen to me, sir. What is that?
Mid-card on January 6th.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be pulling people's eyes out. Who is it? Oh no, it's Drew Pants!
Those two would be a great tag team. They even look the same. Just one's bigger.
Yeah.
Not even is turning the face.
Ooh, nah. He's like, I need to work on making my Scottish accent more Scottishy. So I'm going to use it more. Don't want to lose my identity.
He should talk like Katie Taylor. Every time I go to wrestle, all I want to do is win. It's Katie Taylor. McKenna's like, that is not. And I'm like, okay.
Then she was like,
She really does
sound
talk like that.
It was great. She doesn't talk like, no, really, she does.
Look at Mr. Claus.
What the fuck is he doing there? Shouldn't he be in the North Pole?
Not yet.
Hanging out with the elves? Oh
next
god, there's
week.
two of them! What the fuck?
Which one's real?
Oh my god, there was another one.
There's one from New York.
There's too many Santas!
Yeah, at least 3 Santas there. I know you're not the real one. There, see?
Is that a drag queen Santa?
No.
Are you sure? Oh no.
I'm gonna do the thing that you can't do. That's end CM Punk. Okay. Cool.
Robbie says, haha, prepper no left oven. And Robbie also says, it's mac and cheese. What's he going to do, I wonder? He's going to talk a lot about talk.
Maybe he'll beat up the other,
And it's Piccolo says it's Roman hating.
the other
Hate,
brother.
hate, hate. Double hate. Loathe entirely. Robbie says that voice sound like you need a shit. LOL, no cap. That's Katie Taylor. She's from over there in the
That's
UK
not
area.
funny to make fun of me for pooping. And yes, that's how she talks. We'll look up Katie Taylor talking.
I don't know if she talks like she's pooping, but she does sound weird. She's very breathy when she talks. It's like she learned how to talk
Somebody help.
later.
She ran off. Somebody help!
Danger! Danger!
Danger, Will Robinson.
Oh! He slapped him and then ran off.
He smacked him like a bitch.
He's
like...
He's like, you're a bitch, Braun. Whack! Ha-ha!
Like Caleb Plant when he slapped, what's his name? Jamal Charlo or whatever.
I
Or...
slap you. I slap you again.
He just smacks him and stands there. And even the security guard was like, I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to get slapped by Caleb Plant.
I don't want to get slapped, and I don't want to get in the middle of whatever this is right now.
And what's funny is he wouldn't fight back, and Caleb was right in his face. And then his brother had a fight against Canelo, and that was the whole point of that him being there. And then his brother's like, he ain't my brother, he's a bitch. He's like, he just stood there. Caleb just whack. And then he starts talking shit once Caleb's like halfway down the aisle. And then the security guards are all like, I want to kick his ass. It's like, why didn't you...
Caleb didn't turn right back around and walk right back. They would have ran like little babies.
That security guard was like, did he just smack him? I don't know what to do. Like, well, you can do your job and just hold him. He's not trying to fight you.
You just put your arm between them like, come on, guys. Everybody's pretty.
Both of
Everybody's
you are pretty girls.
pretty.
You're both pretty. Oh, shit.
Chris says, yeah, even Wade Barrett just said Kaiser had main event potential.
He does. It's there. He's got a way to go. He's not main event tomorrow, but... Uh-oh.
Ah.
Like, Braun is going to get a bigger push right now, but I do see Kaiser doing well in the future.
Right?
But I will tell you, in wrestling, sometimes the future just never pans out. Like, Drew McIntyre was supposed to be this face of the franchise, and they cut him. And then he came back, and then he was definitely the face of the franchise. And then he beat Brock with nobody in the building. And they're like, okay, well, we need to take the title off of him so he can beat Brock in front of people. That's what we'll do. And he's never won the title. Like, it's never happened. He's not going to beat Brock this next time, but it's just sometimes the future just doesn't work out because it's not in the story.
Yeah. Slapping crap.
Why are you slapping a crap? That's a hell of a shit talking. Uh-oh.
Don't slap and crap.
I just got his autograph, too.
Slap and crap?
Old slap and crap. No, Ron. The one that said slap and crap. I didn't get it, but I bought it.
Oh.
And then I deleted the app.
Good for you. It's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing we are. You've been going a little cray-cray.
I need to, like, tie myself behind myself. Speaking of which...
Oh my god, no!
I don't know what's up.
Oh.
This is up.
What are you doing?
You
Oh,
show
his
me?
new ones. He got new signed autograph
That is
picture
Walter
things.
or Gunther, whatever you'd like to call him.
It was Walter when he was in NXT UK.
This is the quitter.
She's in my house.
You can call her
Burn it.
Monet.
Burn it down!
You could call it
It's like
Monet.
having cockroaches.
Monet.
Got cockroaches
But
in
she
my
put
house.
SB for Sasha Banks, and that's the money sign on the S.
Hassan's in the chat. Hey, Hassan. How's it going? Says, hi there, guys. Happy holidays. How was your weekend going? Our weekend went good. How was yours?
That's Jeff Jarrett hitting Al Snow with a guitar. Signed right there. There's this John Hancock. He's actually in the other company right now, but he was in WWE when that happened. This is Reginald. We all remember Reginald. He signed it with the 24/7 because he was the 24/7 champion for a while. That's old Reginald. This is the big fat guy.
You know, I don't think anybody even said if they watched that red one. Ew.
The fat guy. But he is injured. He could be out for a minute because he's fat. That's Bronson Reed. This is Jacob Fatu. Right there. I don't know who he's beating up. I have no idea who that is. Who wears red stand-up hands with tattoos?
Isn't that Seth?
Could be. Does he have tattoos like that?
Probably.
I don't remember him having tattoos like that.
Hassan says I did enjoy Saturday Night Main Event on Peacock Movie, and it was good.
Yeah, I think they did okay.
It wasn't bad. We watched it. Entertaining.
Yeah, I need some frames.
Not to Ole de Sale, Ole de... Oh no, that guy's got a leg injury. I think that other guy broke it.
Heavy bags.
No, compared to yesterday. It was not heavy when you handed it to Danny.
I didn't know you were touching it.
Yeah, I was in the middle, remember? And you're like, hey, I'm from Danny, and you see next one. I had to hand it over to him. And then I had to take it from him and hand it to you. Hassan said that, and Robbie says, I thought it was okay Saturday Main Event, but would have been better if Bailey was on it.
But Bailey had no purpose being on there.
Yeah, she had no purpose. I wouldn't want her involved in any of the mid-card stuff, dude. She needs to go for, like, main title shit.
Yeah, she needs to go to Raw and wrestle
Liv
Morgan.
over
Liv
there.
needs to lose that stupid belt, like, soon, before it's just irrelevant.
I already feel like it's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant now, but I won't want it to just disappear like they did with the women's tag team.
They're like, well, we can't do that because what we have to do right now is we have to make sure these mid-card titles get all the hype that we can possibly give them. So the main title people need to just, you know, fade into the background. Fade. I'm gonna have to start wearing long sleeve shirts. My arm's cold. Just that arm.
Uh-oh.
Heart
Picked
attack.
him up, slammed him down. 1, 2, and... Yes, you're having a heart attack.
Yeah, it's my left arm.
It's right arm in women.
Ugh. Not the coldness, just the pain. This arm hurts. It's been hurting for a few days. I'm probably having a heart attack.
Probably.
If I don't wake up in the morning, that's why. Just so you know. Don't call anybody.
You got to.
No, you don't.
Throw
Who
you
you
out.
fucking gonna call? Nobody cares.
Drag you out.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
So Leopold doesn't eat you.
Just make a pillow to Letha and set me here.
She listens way better now.
She doesn't even talk. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever.
She became a very good listener.
She stopped listening with her mouth and started listening with her ears. It was crazy. Travis is obsessed with cheesy dimples. Travis is a penguin.
I'm going to Fort Knox.
Just for the cheesy dimples. Cheesy dimples. I was like, Bailey makes any show 10 times better. I guess. I I mean, if you're
She
in
makes
love
the-
with her and think she's the bee's knees about everything, then I suppose it could. But I personally don't think that she
shit.
makes every show better. Sometimes she's kind of a fuddy-duddy blah. So.
There it is. Braun Breaker hurt his shoulder.
Chris says, for 57 years, I had to put up with this. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? The Grinch. Word 789 is in the chat. Hey, Words, good to see you tonight. Says Grinch 2 with Jim Carrey win.
What the
Why
fuck?
do they need
Why?
another one?
He's already a good guy. Why would you want to do a Grinch 2?
Robbie says, big up the snacks, LOL. And then Chris says, and they'll feast. They'll feast, 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 feast. And all the noise, 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 noise. He's got a very busy schedule, just so you know.
He's broken.
Solve world hunger. That'll take a minute.
Jingle bells.
Oh no! Nobody did answer that question. I take it nobody has seen that new movie, Red One? I guess you wouldn't if you're not a fan of The Rock. Dwayne Johnson's in it. Old Dwayne. Dwayne Johnson.
Think it'll fit?
Why wouldn't it? Sure, they'll only go to about here.
Better go get another bag. Fill it all the way up.
Cheesy dibbles. I don't want a cheesy dibble, thank you. Oh no, this circumstance. What's he gonna do? Oh, that really hurt his arm. I could tell. That was so astute with the technicals. Word says, if you can smell what the Rock is cooking.
The Rock believes in Santa Claus. And he's hundreds of years old. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of
Chris.
those vampires in Hollywood are that old.
True. Chris says a crossover match of AEW and WWE I would like to see is Kaiser versus Okada.
Oh, that could be good. Is that a new one, or is that when it comes back on?
I have no idea, sweetie. Don't know any of the answers. No answers are known. Why? Why are you using me as
Are
your
we taking
napkin?
a week off?
I don't care. Sure. I don't want to do this.
So from Wednesday to Wednesday?
So you don't want to do Friday this week?
It's recorded last week.
Oh, yeah, huh.
And then they're recording Raw for next week tonight.
Oh, is
And then-
anything special happening?
And then next Wednesday, AEW is recorded.
Yes.
So we'd come back next. So we do Wednesday, this Wednesday.
Yes.
And then we would come back the Friday after Christmas.
Yeah.
If we decide to.
I don't know. Should we? What do you guys think? Give us your input. Should we not come back for a week?
That'd be a long time. That'd be our longest time off in 5 years. Be weird.
It'd be creepy because I'll be like, are we doing the show tonight? No, delete that. We're not. Oh, that's right. We're not. I'll get in the good habit of not doing it. And then you'll be like, we have to do it. I'll be like, no. No. No.
And it's 3 hours. Yay.
Robbie says, LOL, I was around my mate's Sputnik house watching The Chelsea game on Stream USA Network was the channel. As his father-in-law is a fan of that team, they found it hilarious the adverts that were on, especially one about diabetes. Yeah, hopefully they'll just get rid of all those.
Diabetes?
No, all of this stupid medication shit. All the medical, like, advertising. That'd be nice. If they
Why would they get rid of it?
Or stop talking during them or something. I don't know. I wish they'd just get rid of them completely. They're stupid.
Is your butthole leak?
Could be a side effect from this medication that you might take. You might be allergic. How do I know if I'm allergic if I don't even know if I'm taking it? You might be allergic.
Don't
if you
take this
it.
if you are allergic. Cool.
How will I know if I'm allergic? You have to take it. And be careful, your butthole might leak. That's fantastic.
Do you suffer from anal leakage? Does it make you uncomfortable?
Your antidepressant might make you want to kill yourself. That was my favorite one. Like, what the fuck in hell is wrong with you people? Good God.
Don't take this if you're age 25 or younger. Because you will kill yourself.
Right? Chris says, what is a woman crossover match between AEW and WWE? What kind of a woman crossover match would you want to see between AEW and WWE?
AEW. A woman's crossover?
Uh-huh, yeah. What crossover match would you want to see or see? Whatever.
There's a few. I mean...
Throw one out. Quick.
Well, I can't just throw one
Yes,
out.
you can.
I mean...
Chris gave us one. Now you got to.
Oh, what was his?
I'm not telling you, because it might be the same.
I didn't know! Let's see. I don't know. Are we trying to be serious or sexy? Because if we go sexy, it'd be like Mariah May versus, I don't know, like a Tiffany Stratton or, yeah, that'd work. Tiffany and Mariah, if you went that way.
He says Harley Cameron versus Chelsea Green.
Yeah. Very good one.
Robbie says, especially, read that one. Yeah, we was laughing at how bad the side effects were. LOL. Big knee, that's taking the wind out of him. Yeah, the wind.
Look at the fisticuffs.
Old fisting.
Look, he's just working on that shoulder. He's slapping it like a bitch again.
Why do you look at him and slapping?
He likes to slap. That's how they do it in Germany.
Such a weird...
I slap you. I slap you. I slap you. No son of mine is going to play basketball.
I thought that's what Kaiser was doing earlier. Was pretending to be that guy. But I was wrong.
Uh-oh.
The bad in his ass.
He has so much bad in his butt.
Oh my god, not the ass bad. Chris says, yeah, I laugh at the depression commercial of the lady holding up a smile face over her face. I don't know, that visual just looks hilarious. I want to make one of those and just use it on here all the time.
We're all happy to be here tonight. Smile face.
So glad I'm here.
Uh-oh, Frankensteiner.
Oh no. Oh, he got out of it just barely.
So he does this Frankensteiner off the top rope. His uncle, Scott.
He threw their guy up in the air, right? And then he jumped up in the air and caught him mid-flight and just whacked him on the ground. Oh, wait, no, not.
But he jumped up in the air and did it in mid-flight. Like, and Braun can't do that.
Well, he does jump. He doesn't just sit there and then put his leg up on each side of him and then do it.
I
he
understand, but
jump.
he does it off the ropes.
So the guy jumped from the pad?
Yeah.
Just jumped up like he was Superman.
And then...
Rah! And then he's like, scissor me! And then he like grabbed his face with his dick.
Yep.
And then he just...
They scissored him daddy. You're so weird. I don't know how that's that funny, but I mean, obviously it is.
just looks funny in my head. Very funny in my head.
That's Scott.
The guy's on the ground.
That's what I'm saying.
That he was on the ropes. He did it on the ropes to him on the ropes.
That's what I'm saying. It takes less athleticism to do what he does compared to what his uncle did.
Oh no, he broke his shoulder.
That was his bad shoulder. He might get counted out. This is like the NFL guy the other day that hurt his hand and couldn't walk off the field.
Oh my God, I know. When I hurt my hands,
now
I can't walk.
See, his shoulder's screwed, but he can't walk.
Oh, he's got the limps.
See how he can barely get in the ring because his arm was hurt so bad?
He's like, my legs stopped working. Ah.
Kaiser with the European uppercut into the ropes, up onto his back.
Chris has Breaker break out the Steiner recliner. Robbie's like, his shoulder is fucked. And Chris says, I also would like to see Mina Shirakawa versus Kairi Sane.
Yes, but there again, I don't want to see him wrestle just because they're of the same ethnicity.
You know, I'd rather see, like, Mina Shirakawa against, like, Bliss, like, when she was the goddess.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna go that route.
Braun won.
Robbie doesn't want his athletes to have athleticism. He says he just wants them to wrestle. He's like, fuck athleticism. Just wrestle, damn it. Ew. So you want her to be like Bryanson? That's gross.
Or like Butch.
There's no athleticism
or
involved.
Shayna
It's
Baszler.
just wrestling. And that's lame.
Look at, there's Cheesy Dizzle.
Why are you getting the dibble all over the place?
I don't mean to.
Whatever. Look, it's over here too. You're like, let me wipe my hands on everything. You're disgusting.
It's been known to be.
You're a slob. Look at how slobby you are. You even have crumbs all over your boobies.
You have crumbs in yours sometime.
I know, but I have a reason to. Mine's a very large shelf. You don't have a reason. Yours is very sloped down. Mine sticks out and like that. Shelf-like. I can put plates here and eat.
I have to wear a necklace.
Nobody likes you guys.
Ugh. Oh God, look at this.
He's in pink. Who is this?
It's Rey Mysterio.
Oh. Why do they think that people should be nice to them? I don't understand. Are they delusional?
Big E quit on them, though.
Ooh. You guys have to go eat in the bathroom like when you're bullied at school.
That's terrible. Rey Mysterio is a bully.
Rey Mysterio looks weird and old in his mask. He looks like a frog.
He's old.
I know, it's weird.
When you get old, you turn into a frog.
Ravi says, nah, more like Stone Cold, hell yeah. Chris says, LOL, Ray kicking New Day out of the locker room?
Yeah.
They kicked themselves out of the locker room with their attitude problem.
Because Big E quit on them, and they didn't give him a participation trophy for quitting. Nowadays, you have to have a participation trophy for everything. Oh. Oh.
Is that Big E?
Yeah. Laid.
So instead of them getting married, they get murdered if she hooks up with him.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's about what would happen if you hooked up with the wrong lady. They give you the clap and stuff, and then you just die from horrible accidents. It's normal. Robbie's like, LOL, a frog. And Chris says, it's sad. Chris Benoit kicked Miz out the locker room once, but guess what? Miz paid his dues. MF multiple-time champ. Other MF is dead.
Chris Benoit tried to ban me out of the locker room. I'd punch him in the nose.
Kick him in the nuts.
That dude
whatever he had left
was
out there.
a C+ player at max. Be like, why am I getting kicked out of the locker room by a fucking mid-carder?
why is this nobody kicking a somebody out?
Well, the Miz was an absolute nobody.
I know he was.
But still.
But he was such an asshole that he could have said things like that and probably would have gotten in more trouble.
Right. But seriously, Benoit was terrible. Like, him in WCW was laughable. And they kept trying to, like, make him something. And then he got on, like, the roids, and he got, like, really big arms and stuff. But he was still a midget. He was still, like, 5'7" or something. And he was from Canada, so you knew he had a mental problem.
Yeah, most of them do, I've noticed.
I guess that's a new thing, like...
Being from Canada and having mental issues?
No, Canadians, like, telling Americans that they would fight for their rights and their constitution, and they would love to live here, and how bad Canada is. Like, dude, I've been telling you that for fucking 30 years. Probably 40. Ugh. How bad Canada is. And now all of a sudden they're on the bandwagon.
What they need to do is just take out some people and put some reform in to make their country great again. Because it wasn't like it was awful before.
I guess his own party told him to quit.
Yeah, they hate his ass.
Is he?
He is a fucking Cuban dictator. He is basically Fidel Castro.
Right, but is he a lifer, or do they have to vote him in?
They vote him in.
So why is he still like?
I have no idea unless he got rid of something to make it so that they can't get rid of him. Which wouldn't surprise me because he is all for the communism.
Well, his mom was a true whore, like.
Yeah, she was a whore.
Like a real one.
Like, yeah, like literally a whore.
Then,
like on the streets get paid shit whore.
Right. Well, she was a little upper class than that.
No. See, no, you can't. Nope. You get paid. It don't matter what.
You said on the
street.
You're
a whore.
I'm just saying she wasn't a streetwalker.
She was. She was a streetwalker.
Okay. From what I know, she wasn't a streetwalker. But she was a whore.
Yes.
And she was, I mean, there's pictures of her without her underwear on. Aww. In the club, sitting there with her pussy out and stuff.
Oh, nice. He should be proud of his mommy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Seems like a nice lady.
Is she still around?
I don't know.
But anyways, her and her husband used to fly down and do the swappy thing with Fidel Castro and stuff. So there is a good possibility he is Fidel Castro's son. Like, it's not like this weird, far-fetched thing.
No, he looks a lot like him.
Yeah.
Like, he has a lot. I don't know what his dad looks like, but I don't think he literally looks like his dad at all.
Yeah, he looks just like a young Fidel.
Chris says, I'm glad Rikishi is final toned down with pushing Jey Uso BS. Now time to hit the treadmill. Yeah, treadmill.
Ooh.
Vlad's in the chat. Hey, Vlad, how's it going?
It's Vlad.
Why are you putting pins in the chat, weirdo? That's kind of different.
What kind of a pin?
I don't know, numbers.
Oh. Maybe it's code, like math.
Oh my god, not the math codes!
My thing is how is there not a translator on there?
I don't know. I feel like that YouTube forgot what they should do with their chats.
I mean, I feel like it's just common sense. Hey, there could be people from other countries
that come into your chat that speak other languages that maybe you might want to translate without having to go and copy and paste it somewhere else.
Yeah, why are you putting pins in? It's weird. Hopefully that's not your bank account or anything.
That would be really weird.
I know.
Oh no, they're showing what happened on the main event on Saturday between Cody Pants and Kevy. Oh no! Let's show the whole match.
There's no ref!
No refs. Not the ref pants gone. Bronson's in the chat. Hey Bronson, good to see you tonight. Says, how are you guys doing this evening? Did you guys have a good weekend? Had a good rest of the weekend.
That's his Discord handle or Discord username is what it says.
Oh.
Discord!
Discord's an odd place. You like have to be invited and shit.
Yeah.
It's a very odd little group of thing. Chris is like, Cody cheating. Well, Kevy Pants wanted to use it first, so I'm not sure if it's cheating.
Hold on a second. We went over this. Cheating is when a good guy does it. When a bad guy does it, it's just what he does.
Was Cody a good guy or a bad guy now?
He's a bad guy. So if he
Oh,
does it,
Cody's
it's
now a
cheating.
bad guy, so it's not cheating.
He's a good guy.
Oh, so it is cheating.
If he does it, it's cheating.
He did.
If Kevin does it, it's not cheating.
He
it's
used
expected.
the chair and put Kevy pants on it.
Right.
So it was cheating, and that's what
Yes.
Chris said. Cody cheating.
Yes.
Oh no, he broke him.
Like this right here is fair game. If he breaks his neck, it's fine. Because that's what bad guys do.
They're like, oh no. He's like, I need to take a break. Have Kevin beat me. Oh no, he's dead. Everybody cry about it.
This is the way to extend a rivalry. Now, the question
people in
is...
the audience believe that stuff?
Yes.
I mean, really?
There are a lot.
Oh
It's
my
funny.
God.
So, there are a lot. I bet you there's 30% wrestling fans that believe this shit is all... Everything.
I would be out there in the audience being like, lies! Lie, bitches! Lies! All lies! They'd be like, ma'am, you need to leave. We need people to believe what's happening.
I'd be like, I have no idea who she is.
Oh my God, Cody's dead!
I can say I've never seen that.
Me neither.
View, so I'm not one of the 45 million.
Nope, me neither. Chris says, man, we just need a dominant force in wrestling, man. Like, if I was a wrestler, man, I'd want to be pushed, but, like, just destroy everyone, like, wins by KO or DQ.
Yeah, just a beast. Like they were trying to do with Bronson Reed. They need to do that with Braun Strowman, and it would work. But they have to turn him into a heel. But not only a heel, like, no one is safe from him.
True. Nobody.
Not like, oh, I have this temporary alliance. I mean, he would run through the bad guy, like Solo Sikoa would knock him over in the hallway.
Right.
You know, and then
And
Jacob
then
Fatu
stuff
would
him in
step
a
up.
locker.
Yeah.
Like one of those foot locker things that you see in the back. Just shove him in it.
Right. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. Like, literally, or Randy Orton, or anybody. Nobody is his friend.
Chris says, like, every match I wouldn't even care about winning, just hurting people, like sending people on a stretcher like Cody.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That would be the way to do it. And they were kind of doing that with Braun. Or not Braun, but the big fat guy. Bronson.
Yeah, but... lame.
Look at that smash. Do you see that in his neck?
Mm-hmm.
They let you walk out that time. The first time, there's no way you walked out of the hospital.
I walked out of the hospital twice.
Yeah, but once with his son. That's fine. This other one, though, they don't let you walk out. You have to be rolled out. It's an insurance thing. It's like, why can't I walk out? This is dumb. Yeah, I can freaking walk right after surgery. And it hurts and I don't want to. And they're like, you have to walk. And I'm like, I don't want to move.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, all right, I'm good. I can walk out. And they're like, oh, no, you have to be in a chair.
Son of a
You
bitch.
fucking hypocrites.
Lying bastards. Bronson says people were surprised and distracted from their driving by seeing Will Ferrell in his elf suit in the Lincoln Tunnel. Several minor traffic accidents were caused by this.
That's awesome.
That's cool because they didn't set that up as part of the thing. All the stuff that he did on the street also was not set up. It was all improv, basically. We know quite a bit about Elf. There's probably some stuff we don't know, but quite a bit of it. Bronson says Will Ferrell turned down $29 million to be in a sequel to Elf in the late 2014. I don't blame him. I don't think he could do a sequel to it. I think it would ruin the concept of the first one and only Elf. It'd be weird and awkward.
Yeah, I don't know how you could do a sequel and make it good.
Yeah.
It's not Madagascar.
No, it's definitely not Madagascar. Chris says, like, I mean, being an attraction, usually giants are the attraction, but with me, the violence will be the attraction. Like, the crowd will tune in, people will come to see how bad the beating will be.
It's kind of like a John Moxley type-ish.
Well, that's what I mean, though, but, Braun Strowman could do it. He's a giant and he's strong enough that he could just hurt people like crazy. I mean, fold them up and put them in lockers. People would be like, where did so-and-so go? Like Carmelo Hayes, for instance. Like, anytime he sees him, he should just pick him up and put him in a small space and close something so nobody finds him for like hours. And he can't get out. Like, bully him until he cries.
Take him up on top of a roof and hold him by his ankles and then let him go. And he doesn't, because they can do it cinematically.
Yeah.
And then you see him fall, right? But
it's a dummy instead.
Well, whatever. It could be a big blow-up thing. And then it hits, but it hits in a trash can. And then they get a close-up like, holy shit. And then he's like...
Yeah. Why don't they do stuff like that?
They could.
They just don't want to because they're like, no, people would have a meltdown. No. We lost people in the fray of everything. Great, people have left us.
Nosferatu.
Chris says they could also do that with Obafemi if he gets called up from the NXT. As long as he's a bad guy. You can't have him, though, you can't have him lose to like a big good guy or something, though. You can't do that. He just has to be an asshole to everybody. And I mean, not go after titles, just be a dick fuck to every person he sees. No matter who they are, just beats the poo out of them constantly.
Poo. Beat him.
Bronson says the cotton balls Will Ferrell eats in the doctor's office and for cotton candy that had not been dyed yet.
That's awesome.
That's good, because it looked really gross when you think it's cotton balls.
Suits LA.
Why would they do stuff like that? I don't understand.
Suits is such a good show.
Was it?
For people that watch it. I've never seen it.
Me either. Chris is like, yeah, put Bronson Reed on the shelf for good. The thing of it is, right, is like, how much is he going to be missed as this time goes on? Nothing. He's not going to be missed.
Who?
Bronson Reed.
No. I think they were going to put him in the bloodline anyways. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Since he has no real future, they could easily get away with that.
Since they're rebranding all this shit, like SmackDown and Raw and whatnot, they need to start selling their, like, Raw and SmackDown merch stuff again. Like hats and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hat you're never going to find.
I think it's dumb that they just didn't continue to do it. Chris says they also can do that with Ridge Holland. I mean, he took out Big E and he's a main eventer now in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't take out Big E on purpose. Big E forgot what he was supposed to do. Well, it's a good thing they didn't want to surprise us with anything.
January 6th. It's a day that'll go down in history.
Of nothing. Chris says, and imagine whoever they push like that, they take out Roman Reigns, the crowd would be in shock. Yeah, but not for, like, titles or anything. Just beats up everybody. Like, rah! He doesn't want titles or prestige or anything. He's just a meanie pants. He goes around and bullies everybody in sight.
They're like, we want a really big...
And then they have somebody like Tozawa stand up to him. And he finds a way
and he gets
to take him down. say he takes his pants off?
Yeah. Pants is him. For standing up to him.
Robbie says, but there's a good handful of Bronson fans. Chris says, or R-Truth.
Yes, Vlad. We have a Christmas tree. That was his last one. You didn't tell me he had posted none.
He did? Where?
See, 1, 2, 3, and then 4.
Oh, yeah.
I only had 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that.
So that bottom one is a Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
Liv needs to get back in the gym ASAP. She's looking very soft. And it doesn't look good on her. Because she's too short. Is this the tournament thing? Is that why Rack Rod's getting up in there?
I have no idea. She's out there with a thingy. Or lives out there to barf out some words. Robbie's like, wow, the prestigious champ Liv. And then Chris like, D, can you do Liv voice impression? It's funny as fuck. Maybe. I don't know. I can't. Ew. Oh, disgusting things happening on my TV.
An Xbox for $7.99. Look at her boots.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still a foot shorter than Rack Rod.
Robbie's like, this segment is dead. Well, it won't be because I'll keep booing this weirdo. Does he have a tattoo on his fingers that says mist? Are you kidding me? What fucking retarded shit is that?
He reminds me of Cheech. With his mustache.
Yeah. His mullet he has going on.
Mexican American.
Dom looks like he thinks Taco Bell is authentic. That's what that sign says back there. That's great. That's hilarious.
What does Rack Rod have in her hand?
What do you think it is?
Oh, it's a megaphone?
It's a megaphone.
Bitch is delusional. To think she's not the worst of all time is delusional.
Good God. Or it's like this segment is giving me B-Tech, WCW, NWO vibes. Lem Morgan. Oh, be mad. We're getting started.
You gotta get to know something there.
There's a lot of historic changes. Oh, delusional. Chris says Dominik still gets heat. Man, I'm telling you, this would be great if he was paired with Eva Marie. The crowd would be so loud, the camera would be shaking. It'd be like WCW fans throwing trash in the ring. Robbie says, oh, haha, D, that's hilarious. Look, it's Rhea Ripley.
What the fuck? Are those belts? She just got belts all over her shirt.
She's like, I really want to go with the death look, so I'm going to go extra pale with some extra black.
Hey, look.
And I'm going to dye my hair extra,
They have
extra
the
black.
same shoes on. Rhea, you're not cool.
Oh.
You just don't have it, sweetie. She looks like she's in drag.
I like her hair.
Yeah, she reminds me of Joan Jett from the 80s.
Yeah, but her hair makes her look more feminine.
I don't think that looks feminine.
Really? You think it looks
feel
less
like she looks
feminine
like
than what she has before?
She looks like a dude with.
I'm not talking
Kiss.
about her. If she didn't have her makeup on and stuff, I don't think it would look bad.
Oh, probably not.
I mean, her hair grown out looks better than it has before.
Yeah,
when
it's
it was
better
shorter.
than it was. I just don't like her makeup.
No. I liked it when she did wear the purple makeup. At least it was like lighter. Robbie's like, Rhea, just slap Liv for God's sakes.
When are they fighting? Are they going to do it on the 6th also? Get this shit over with?
What? Oh my god, why are we calling him
that's
a slut?
Dude. He can't be a slut.
Oh my god, not the chicken tender. That's rude. Insulting chicken tenders everywhere. Like, what the
She's
fuck,
talking about his
lady?
penis size.
No, not the
She
chicken
just kept doing
tenders.
this.
Oh man, not the chicken tenders. Robbie says Sammy with a cheap shot at the back.
Hey,
Ooh.
Jackie Redmond. Who's that behind him?
Oh god!
Is that fucking Sami Zayn?
Yeah,
Dude, you just got your ass kicked
Sammy
on Saturday.
and Drew. Drew was coming after old Seth Pants.
No,
he was
wasn't.
gonna beat him up.
He was just gonna talk to him.
Why was he walking at him so angrily then?
He's good turn to talk to him.
He was coming at him with full steam ahead. Why do we hate each other, guys?
Well, I don't know, but Sammy got beat clean, and he's a bitch.
Only one of you is pretty, and it's definitely not the weird Canadian guy.
Does it say PEC? P-E-C?
Yes, Peck. Oh, no, it's PFC.
Oh, PFC.
Oh, it's a Pure Fusion Collective.
Just
Oh,
one of
yeah,
them.
it's this three-way one. This is Zoe. That's
Joey.
right.
And that's Rackrod stayed out there?
Yeah.
Show us the bracket. I cleaned my camera for this.
Yeah, bitches.
I need the bracket.
Bracket, 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 bracket. Bracket, racket.
Hey, racket's in there.
Yeah, that's it.
Why is the ball flying?
Oh,
around
it's
all the
Caden
time?
Carter. That's who else is in this first round. Good God. Well, we know who's winning this. It's going to be Zoe Stark. Just kidding. Bronson says Will Ferrell's line in Elf about the department store Santa sitting on a throne of lies was written by director Jon Favreau as a reference to Lord of the Rings.
It's funny.
I would have thought it would have been more to, Game of Thrones, but yeah, that makes sense too. Chris says, Sonia time, and then Robbie says, why does Zoe look like she just wants swig JD from the bottle neat?
Wait, didn't it come out before Game of Thrones?
Would she be neat about it, Robbie of Jack
Wait, hold on.
Daniels?
Didn't Game of Thrones come out after Elf?
I'm sure. It was Lord of the Rings, is what they said. And I said, why couldn't it have been Game of Thrones?
So you're the one that threw me.
I'm the one who threw the wrench into the dictation of information.
That was clever to say. Dictation of information.
Is that going to the weird blue light lady? She's like, no, it's fine. She's like, my face got rearranged, but it's alright. What a 5 worlds.
Oh my god.
Nope. Why does he hate funny aprons?
Because that turns you into your parents.
Oh, my parents never wore one, so it really wouldn't change me into my parents. Robbie says, I guess Zoe can drink and still look sober as a judge. You think? I don't know. I just feel like she'd probably be all sloppy about it.
They should have had me write this. It would have been more realistic. That one still makes sense.
Oh. Yeah.
Oop, she snapped her fingers. That made it happen.
Not really. She didn't snap them very well.
I've become a professional whistler. I'm pretty good at it myself. I would invade a neighboring country.
Yeah, totally, dude. Ew.
Force them to follow my ideologies. Even if they don't want to.
Exactly.
It's easy for you to do. You're a king. Yeah, and yours is a lonely head.
Bronson says James Cain was really playing piano at the end of Elf. Well, good. While they were singing. And they were singing. And singing.
That's cool. I didn't know James Cain could play. He didn't play it a lot in The Godfather.
Maybe he should have. Maybe it would have made it even a little bit better than it was already. Just put it over the real top of the edge of edginess.
Make The Godfather worth watching. It's not the best show ever. Well, part 2, but part 1's still pretty damn good. Oh, John Cena will never be in Toronto again.
Oh, sorry, Bronson. James' last name is pronounced Khan. James Khan. Well, since I don't know him personally, I wouldn't know how to say his last name. But now I do. So, I'll try to remember that. But it might not happen. I might forget. And the Miz is like, I can do what I want to do in my awesomeness. Oh, good Lord.
Don't touch him. It looks like he has a $10,000 suit on. And he probably does.
He might. The Miz looks way better. Are you talking about the Miz's suit?
No, the other $10,000 suit. Yeah, the only $10,000 suit you could see. I mean, she's worth $10,000. I bet you if she took that off, she could get $10,000.
Possibly.
For that suit. Guaranteed somebody would buy it for $10 grand.
Ooh, he saved you twice. Now you owe him. Good God. Poor Miz. Bronson says, I was just telling you the way his last name is pronounced. No worries. Well, no worries. I'm just saying I might forget. So forgive me if I do. It's
going to Postman Pierce to get a title or to match.
What the fuck? No.
So
What?
he's the
Deals
devil.
with devils.
And the other guy is the Wyatt. They don't deal with the devil.
I have no idea what they do. Robbie says, ended up going to London on Monday with my breadwin, Mr. Wilson. Went to a famous bagels place, had the salt beef one with mustard and gherkins. Was good. Then had a luxury hot chocolate at another spot.
Nice.
What do they consider it luxury? Does it have a whole bunch of diabetes in it? Is that what makes it luxury? What?
Nothing. She just looks weird and dumpy.
She always looks weird and dumpy.
Why would you wear clothes that make you look like that?
She always has worn clothes that look like that. Like, literally, no matter what. Oh, here's the bracket, hurry!
I got my camera ready.
They're even going to tell us the bracket. There it is.
Oh, I
Dakota Kai did win the top ones in Lyra Valkyria. Barfo.
Oh, I remember that. Okay. Got it. Kairi Sane, Natalya, or Alba Fire?
Ugh.
Well, I mean, I want Kairi to win, but that's not happening.
It's going to be Alba Fire.
Really?
Think it'd be Natalya?
Yeah. And that one.
Yeah.
But that's a weird match for Lyra Valkyria. Because they both be baby faces. And if Rackrod wins this, her and Dakota have a history. So that would be weird too.
Yeah.
Because there's no story to go with it.
Right. Like they could be like, we used to be friends. Bitch, I'm not a friend anymore. Because they used to be besties. Won things together and shit. Dakota Kai used to be like her, like, go-to, cheerleader.
Right. It almost has to be a baby face. It almost has to be Kaden Carter for this to make sense.
Like, she's just gonna somehow win this?
Yeah. I mean, she shouldn't. But knowing Triple H, he likes these weird nobodies. Zoe's very slow. Not as bad as Baszler, but she's pretty bad.
She's in a slow area.
And these girls try too much stuff like that, and they're not talented enough like that. They just look stupid. Because they can't flow with it.
Right. Bronson, it says Elf director John Favreau thought having actors in the movie like James Caan helped Will Ferrell's performance in terms of comedy and as an actor in general. I can see that. Good
Because he wants to snuggle.
He wants to snuggle. Robbie says, was good. I had the hazelnut one. Hazelnut. Diabetes. Bronson says, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I have a younger brother named Jason. He's 14. He was born on 10-10-10.
Wow.
October 10th, 2010. Nice.
That's pretty cool. Whoa.
I don't think you told us that you had... Well, no, I think you told us you had a brother, but I don't think you ever mentioned any more than just that information. You've earned the drugs.
Surprised her ass didn't get stuck on the rope.
Yeah, I know, right?
That flaming spinning move.
Flaming spinning move. Or her hair, like, got caught up on the rope and twisted around it while she was coming out. Like, rah!
Oh. Damn. That would have popped the ball.
So weird.
The fastest minute in sports. Their head coach lost the game for them.
Totally.
The Lions.
Oh, yeah.
With 12 minutes left, did that onside kick. If they wouldn't have done that, they would have ended up winning that stupid game.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, they scored 90 points.
Yes. So, they're showing all this, but the clock is still moving in the game. Isn't that funny?
That's a different game. But, yeah.
No, that's the game where we were watching, the Bears and the Vikings.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Halftime or something?
No, it's the second... Oh, maybe it says second half will start. Is that what that is?
Probably.
And that... Oh, it's a countdown timer. That makes more sense. I'm like... What is this? This is stupid!
That's a no. Not only is it a no, it's a hard no.
It's a major get out of my house no.
Right.
And why are you even here?
I don't want that ever have to been in my house, let alone it being there now.
Right? That's creepy.
Now it's going to be haunted forever.
The creepsters.
Now I've got to sell my house.
Exactly. Robbie says as we were coming out of the hot chocolate place, I randomly bumped into one of my favorite grime rappers called Wiley. or Wiley, I'm guessing. He was sound, had a 5-minute chat to him, said to him, I remember when he used to MC to Jungle, and he instantly knew what I was talking about. Oh,
That's pretty cool. You probably run into a lot of people
heroes
on that island.
Because you, like, know everybody.
Cost
Like,
$1,000.
$41 on downtown. Look at this camera.
Like Michael Caine. I'm sure you've met him a few times. You probably live by him. I'm sure there's other British people, but I can't think of
Elton John.
Elton John lived by him.
Mm-hmm. Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, down the road.
Hugh Laurie.
Don't know who that is.
He's the guy that played House. He's really English.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was a scary movie, because there's a scary movie called House.
No.
But you're talking about
That's
that weird
the
doctor
show.
guy.
Yeah. Man.
That has, like, weird segments.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Pierce
Like,
Brosnan. He probably knows him, too.
Oh, yeah, Pierce. But he might not go to that same coffee shop.
No, I think
He
they
goes
all.
to the
I think they all go to.
No, he goes
that
to the other one.
hot coffee, hot chocolate.
No, he just goes to the other one
Oh, I see.
on the island.
Mm.
Wade Barrett. Probably does Wade Barrett.
Oh, yeah. Might know him.
Have you ever tried to swim from your island to Ireland? Well, I know people have swung. They haven't swung. They have swam from, like, London or whatever to, like, France, like the English Channel.
Yeah.
Is it that's shorter, or is that long? That's got to be longer
Longer?
than between
Maybe.
Ireland. So is that like a normal swim? Do people do that swim from Ireland to England?
I don't know.
Is that a thing? I gotta look it up. I feel like it's probably pretty far, but not like super far.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta go look at a map before I get stupid.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's way shorter. The London one.
Oh, is
Well,
it?
it's not London, but from that coast to whatever country that is.
To Paris.
Well, it's not Paris. Paris is in
To
the middle.
France.
Yeah, see, it's just tiny.
Oh, yeah, it's really
And
small.
this is a little bigger.
Eh.
I don't know how far that is, though, but it looks like it could be done. From Bangor to Stranraer.
How many kilometers is it? Tell us! Oh, God.
Like, that's not England, it's Wales. Same fucking thing. Blackpool.
No, not the Blackpool.
Wait, Blackpool's on the coast?
Yes.
Liverpool's on the coast and it stinks?
Yes.
Why wouldn't they just clean it?
With
It's right on the... There's the
with the
ocean
water?
and there's the river.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's probably how they cleaned it and why the rivers are so gross. I'm just kidding.
This isn't France.
Bronson says my business teacher who I had in high school was born on November 22nd, 1955. Lots of double numbers. Robbie says, yeah, that's very realistic to swim from England to Ireland. Why not? Why isn't it
I'm
realistic?
looking it
People
up.
have dreams. Bronson says another teacher I had in school was born 10 years and 3 days later, November 25th, 65. This teacher was born on Thanksgiving Day, as a matter of fact. Well, there you go. Robbie says, you can't swim to France. You have to go to Dover and catch a ferry to Calais.
You can't too. There's a lady that does
There's
it.
a lady who
She's done it
swims
like-
the English Channel, Robbie.
She's done it twice.
Don't be like that. Don't make it so that we know more than you. Zoe did it. She's the wiener.
Yeah.
Wiener. Raquel is sad. I think she's going to cry about it. Look at her. She's crying and pulling her hair out. Ugh. Well, I don't know.
It's 21 miles at its closest.
The channel?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Not the
that's a
French
lot.
channel, though.
Oh,
North
you mean
channel.
the channel from Ireland to England?
Yeah, but it's not England, it's Scotland. It's like, I want to tell it's the same fucking thing, but I didn't.
The UK.
It's the same fucking
The United
island.
Kingdom. Alpha Babes. We got you, babe. That's their new name now.
The Alpha Babes.
Alpha Babes.
Because they have one babe. Your name's fucking Butch. Deal with it. Butch, please. Butch, please.
Last warning.
Like, because Otis is there.
Oh. They did a commercial?
Oh. Kill him. Tozawa gonna get beat up
Ooh.
by the Americans. Whatever they're called.
So much presenting. Bronson says my teacher who was born on Thanksgiving Day was given up for adoption later on in his childhood. Oh, that's sad. Robbie says you can't swim to France. To drive to Scotland takes about 7 hours. Okay, you can swim to France. People have done it through the English Channel multiple times, Robbie. So, sorry you don't know your own history of the country you live in. And we do, which is horrible. And driving to Scotland taking 7 hours, that's fucking nothing! That is absolutely nothing. A 7-hour drive is nothing.
It's like from here to Vegas.
Basically. Bronson says my teacher was adopted as the one who did landscaping before he became a teacher, like I said before in another live stream of yours. Yeah, well, that's cool.
There has been 1,881 people that have swam it.
8,000?
No, 1,800.
Oh, 1,800.
Almost. Well, but it's been done 2,400 times. Just some people have done it more than once.
Robbie.
It's basically the way.
Stop.
If 2,000 people from your island have done it,
they're all famous.
It's pretty common.
So, yeah. What you doing? Oh, careful your phone. No, it was going to fall. I guess I could have let it fall instead.
Why would it fall?
Because it was like ready to just go.
Cat jumped on it earlier, tried to kill it.
Well, you're the one that decided you need to lean forward to get a lid. Eating your cheesy dibbles over there. Should we get rid of the cheesy dibbles? I think they're too much of a temptation for you. You're just like, cheesy dibbles!
Every time I want to drink a water, I eat one.
Go get some water. I was like, fuck driving 7 hours when you can get a 45-minute flight, no brainer, D. Yeah, but if you drive, you have your own vehicle and you can go other places and you don't have to rent shit. Nobody wants to pay extra for that. Besides, it'd be fun to see the whole countryside. I was like, if you want to swim to France, take you 54 hours. Good luck to that. not really. It wouldn't take you 54 hours to swim to France.
That's 2 days.
Good God, man. Doesn't take him that long. They can swim like
The average time to cross the English Channel is 10 to 16 hours.
You're so full of shit,
The fastest time was 6 hours and 55 minutes.
You're such a lying whore.
By Trent Grissom.
And you see why we don't believe anything you say. Well, now you know. Bronson says Elf is the third movie. Ed Asner plays Santa Claus, the first being the story of Santa Claus in 96. The second one being all of the other reindeer, and the third being Elf.
So, the slowest that
times.
anybody's ever done it was 27 hours, and that was due to the conditions being so terrible.
Oh, it was probably nice when they started, and then all of a sudden they're like, it's a bit choppy out here.
I'm going to stay in here for 27 hours. Just let me be. Fuck, that would be terrible.
They're like floating on their back so they don't die.
Like, just give me a jet ski. How many people do it on jet ski? Can you just rent a jet ski and just do it all the time?
Do they even know what jet skis are?
Or whatever they're called.
Just kidding.
A wave runner.
A wave runner? I was like, why would you want to swim to France? You guys are crazy. It'll make no sense. It's not a matter of wanting to swim. We're saying that people have done it. You're telling us that people have not. And we're telling you you're full of shit. Because it's true that people have done it. Most of them probably did it for prestige. Why they did it, I don't know. Prestige. That's it.
Huh. It's also 21 miles. Meaning it should be the exact same time to do it from Ireland. That's pretty cool that you can just swim to other countries.
Right? Bobby's like, you can't do it. And it's like, yeah, you fucking can.
We don't have to swim to the two countries that are by us.
Nope.
But we would have to swim to Cuba.
Nobody wants to go there.
I'm just saying you could.
Yeah, but why would you want to?
I don't know. If you could swim to Cuba, that's a long fucking way.
Right? That's a lot longer than you think.
But when the ice caps start getting bigger again, Florida will get massive. And then Cuba will be part of Florida.
Ooh.
Pretty cool. If you look at where the shallow lands are.
Then they'll like build out there and then they'll realize that they shouldn't. That'll be great.
As they start melting again.
Ah! Robbie's still trying to figure it out. He's like, what's the point of swimming to France? People just want to do it, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, these people use like fake nets. They're electric, and so the sharks don't eat them.
Nice.
Why is there so many fights in the backstage lately?
I don't know. Why are so many screaming? It's Kairi Sane. Why did they... Oh, so she can't compete?
That makes sense. They're like, we don't want her in the tournament. We shouldn't have put her on there.
Oh my God.
Let's put somebody else.
Who are they going to put in her place?
Somebody that's going to be a heel. I mean, I guess it could be Shayna.
I thought she already had a chance.
Did she?
Yes.
Not Shayna then.
Sonya?
Sonya.
Mm.
Here we go! New tag team champion time! The War Raiders.
Because Raw's war and stuff.
Raw used to be war.
Robbie's like, the ferry was decent when I had a road trip to France. I'm sure it was. It was decent.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't do it all the time. You could literally go to France like once a week. That's pretty fucking cool.
They don't like to drive there. It's apparent. Why would you want to take a 7-hour trip and go to Scotland, for fuck's sake? God, how awful.
I'd probably drive around Scotland once a week.
I would definitely want to be like, we're going on a road trip.
We're going to Scotland, and then we're going to take the bridge to Ireland.
We're going to take a ferry over to Ireland. We're going to have a drive over there, too.
We should do it like the one kid that McKenna watches, Duncan or whatever. He built that monster truck and it goes on the ocean.
Oh, Jesus.
And he
Christ.
drives it on the ocean and he gets in trouble because it pollutes the water.
Yeah, let's not do that.
It's funny, though. They're like, you can't have that out here. It's like, it's Florida. I can do what I want. Uh-oh. The Judgment Day is about to implode.
Oh, no. What's going to happen?
Big Head's going to go out there. He's going to tip over and be stuck on his head for a while.
Oh, no.
And then Finn Balor's got to wrestle both of them. And then he's going to lose.
Been very complicated. They've got the complication in them.
Did Zoe pin Caden Carter?
Yes. Yeah,
Very
she
predictable.
did. Yes. Throughout Rack Rod. So, yeah. I told you that she was going to win.
Yeah, I figured. I didn't think Rock... You're the one that said Rack Rod was going to win. Look, I told you. I'm like, did you?
Yes, I did.
You did not.
I did too. I told you.
Too bad Zelina Vega's out. Lost to that Laura Valkyria. You know, the problem with that is all the little girls fought at the same time. All three were in that match.
Yep.
They could have separated the small ones out. Kairi Sane could have been in one, which she was, until she got injured. Zelina could have been in one. Ivy Nile could have been in one. And Liv Valkyrie could have been in one. Although Caden Carter's pretty small, too. Oh, and Caden Chance. Jesus Christ, how many small girls do they have?
All of them. Bronson says Bob Newhart loved the script for Elf and believed in it from the beginning. He knew it would be a Christmas classic.
I love Bob Newhart. That show he was in with the, hotel. I think it was called the Bob Newhart Show, but I could be wrong.
Probably.
It was fucking fantastic. The War Raiders.
Raiders of War.
I'm Larry. It's my brother Daryl. It's my other brother Daryl. The former World Tag Team Champions. The B Team.
No, not these guys. Robbie's like, Elf is a terrible film. Saw the trailer and it put me off. LOL. Don't care. You don't watch movies anyways, so your opinion doesn't count. Robbie.
Dude, there's no way you could not like Elf. I had this conversation with somebody the other day.
I didn't say anything about not liking Elf. I told you that people don't like it.
And it makes no sense.
I didn't say I didn't. I said people don't like that movie. Like, people think that it's stupid and don't like it. I'm not those people.
I don't have a sense of humor.
I don't really care. Elf is funny in its own right. Robbie says, that guy, Ivor, looking to kill mans with his weight. Why not? Gotta use it.
Uh-oh. It's time.
Painful.
But they let him get out?
Yeah, they let him run away.
NFL's almost over.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Bowl is, what, the 10th or something?
I don't know which one
Of
it
February.
was.
And every month so far has went by so fast, so I'm assuming this January is going to fly by like last January. I think it was like 2 weeks.
Right.
Then what?
I don't know.
Spring?
Bronson says, have you guys ever seen The Woman in Black? Daniel Radcliffe, who plays Harry Potter, is in it. I think it was his first big role after the Harry Potter movies were made.
No.
I have not seen it.
No.
Robbie says, yeah, I'm one of them that doesn't like it. Well, you can't say you don't like it because you never gave it a chance. That's what Travis tells me all the time, so.
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
If you only saw the trailer, then you're missing out.
Like, don't eat or drink because you'll laugh. And you could die. Go gifting.
Go the gifting of gifts.
Go finding. Hi.
Hello.
Nice. He puts his shoes in the front room.
I guess.
It's gonna be me. Oh.
Bronson says The Woman in Black came out several months after Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 did.
Nice.
Robbie says the trailer was enough. Okay. Once again, you have no opinion. You don't even like movies or watch them, so.
Everybody has an opinion. It's like a butthole.
Mm-hmm. But if you've only seen the trailer, as Travis has told me, you can't say you do or don't like something.
Well, until you try it. I don't like testicles. Never had one.
Bronson said Daniel Radcliffe can rotate his arm 360 degrees. And Robbie says, so this main event, is it worth the wait?
Do we know what it is?
Or
is this it?
It's happening. It's this.
Oh, wow. It's
It's
already
the
done.
tag.
I thought we were like at the end of the first hour.
No, it's the tag team stuff. If they change the titles, then yes, it's
Yes, they're
going
to change the titles. I didn't know it was the main event. I thought it would be a mid-card match. That's cool, but it's almost over. I liked arguing about Elf. I'm excited to get in the hot tub. Do you want to get in?
No.
You should.
No.
It's snowy outside. It's nice when that's like that. There's 11,000 people there in Boston at the PT Garden or whatever they call them. Which is where the Celtics play.
The Celtics.
Mm-hmm. Larry Bird used to play, not that building. They actually played in the better building.
The better one.
They remade it.
Francis says Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is the third book in the series, and it's Daniel Radcliffe's favorite Harry Potter book.
It might be the best book, except for the time travel kind of screws it up a little bit. But they fix it after that book, and there is no more time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Which it helps, because that time travel thing is a big ol'... What would you call that? Black eye, because...
If anybody bad ever, they come and steal them.
You could use it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what happens, you could use a time turner.
Yep.
So, obviously, she had to destroy them all, which she did.
Not on purpose, but yeah.
Great book, by the way. When I say she, I mean JK.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
JK.
That lady.
Not Hermione.
Robbie says Raw has been great, as always, tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Who
Who are you? It's Robbie. I think he's lying out of his butthole. He's probably on drugs or something.
I feel like there's too much going on in the back. But maybe it was that way in the 90s and Triple H is just living back then.
Maybe. Could be it.
Oh, shit. Ivar! Boom! Takes them both out. Big Head still in the ring. Somehow he's stopping Ivar. Maybe it's because of the weight of his head, you think? Look how much fabric is on that guy's pants. Did you see that? You can build a
I
fucking
try not to pay too much
like a
attention to it.
subcompact car.
Every
cover.
time we watch, I'm just like, don't look.
Well, I mean, like, it's okay that he's overweight or whatever. It's just how much fabric does one need?
A lot. You don't want your butthole falling out.
That's true. A lot of people.
Nobody wants to see it.
Eric.
Robbie's like, do you lasted the 2 hours, so you must be enjoying it as well.
So Eric put a tattoo of an arrow pointing to a scar on his neck. Yeah, there's a little arrow in the middle of his back pointing up. See it?
That's funny. What's funnier is I think they go through the front, not the back.
No, they showed the scars. They're on the back.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's his faces were on the front right here.
Some people do go in.
Ivar's was right here.
Because it was this side of the disc.
Oh, I see.
Where Eric's is on that side of the disc.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
It's the disc, and it just depends on what side you have to work on.
Mm.
How crazy would it be to go in through the front? Would it being a surgeon? There's so much shit there that's like important.
They just go and then they spread it open with these little clamp things.
And just don't cut off the blood.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 main arteries there.
Bronson says Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince is Daniel Radcliffe's least favorite performance in the series because he wasn't sober during the filming of the 6th movie. That's weird.
What was he on? Cocaine.
What's he on cocaine? Robbie says, so these new titles that the women have, is this going to make the women's more important and exciting?
No. It's a participation trophy.
It just is, participation trophy.
It just gives basically almost every woman on the roster a title that they use. It's silly.
Mm-hmm.
But the men have them, so the women have to. And what people don't understand is that there's like 10% of the women talent that the men possess. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about in numbers. There could be 100 guys and 10 women. Yet they should be equal. It's that whole equal thing. It's like, well, don't you have to be equal first?
Right.
Like, I get, like, women voting and stuff, like, because there's just as many women as there are men. You know? So it's, the world's equal.
Yeah.
But in sports, it's not necessarily equal when there's not as many. Like, the WNBA shouldn't have as much money as the NBA because there's only, like, 12 teams or something.
Yep.
But they're adding 2 more, though.
Wow. Bronson says he was drinking too much alcohol.
Huh. I would have never thought that kid would have drank.
Me neither. Picola says, did you ever see that one documentary about Radcliffe's stunt double? No. I didn't really see the documentary, but I know what happened to him. That he did a stunt for him in one of the movies, and he was paralyzed. Completely paralyzed. But like I know that he's like...
Quadro or para?
Like, I think he's a quad.
Whoa.
And anyways, Radcliffe and like all of the cast members and stuff, like especially Radcliffe felt so horrible about it, right? Because he's like part of their family, and so he like just basically takes care of him, like make sure that he is okay and gets what he needs. Picola says it's really sad, and Robbie says, but the IC title is a prestigious title for the men. It's new for the women, so I don't know how prestigious it will be.
Is it because the original champion was like a predator that used to groom the men and sex them? And make them, if they wouldn't have sex with them, they'd get fired and shit? Are you talking about Pat Patterson's championship?
No. Bronson says Daniel Radcliffe went through 160 pairs of glasses while he was filming all 8 of the Harry Potter movies. Picola says, I think he was very young at the time as well. Yeah, he wasn't that much older than the kids that were on there. The stunt double guy.
What movie was it? What stunt was it?
I don't remember all that parts. I just know that it happened.
Did they leave it out of the movie?
I don't know, sweetie. Maybe.
Kind of a dick move.
And Robbie, his hero Radcliffe, he thought did his own stunts like Jackie Chan does.
Oh.
I guess not.
Doesn't it just ruin your dreams when you hear that they don't?
Tom Cruise does his, but
Sure does.
that's what I heard, but...
And he pays his own insurance.
Yeah, he does. That's what he says anyways. He's like, come on, Eric, get there!
Like in Tropic Thunder, he did his own scenes in that. He really danced.
That's funny.
Those weren't his real hands. He had to use stunt hands.
Well, he wanted his hands to be really big. That was his big thing about doing that part. He wanted his hands to be ginormous. I don't know why, but yeah.
But yeah. So he had to use stunt hands. But for the most part, everything in there he did.
Francis says Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire was the first PG-13 Harry Potter movie. And Robbie's like, Radcliffe, is he still acting?
Yeah, he was in a pretty funny series that's I like. I can't remember what it's called, but it's funny.
Yeah, he's done that series. I think it was pretty recent, like last year or something.
Yeah, we haven't watched the newest one, I don't think.
Newest one?
The latest one we watched was the one with they were in like the medieval times.
Yeah, but...
Oh, wait, did we start watching the Oregon Trail
We
one?
watched the Oregon, started watching it. We never finished it.
I know we watched the God one.
Bronson says Daniel Radcliffe and Tom Felton, who plays Draco Malfoy, are really good friends in real life.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, obviously I love the Harry Potter story, but I'm not a movie fan. I don't much care for them. Like, I don't mind that they're on, and I don't mind that people like them. I just don't understand how they could. But that's fine. It's just my thing. Like, I don't understand how people know what the hell's going on. Like, but... And, like, Peeves, how do you leave Peeves out? Like, that's a lot of people's favorite character. And, like, so kids are watching that, and they're, like, just waiting, and they're like, there's no Peeves. And it's like, maybe it was just hard to do with CGI at the time.
But they did all the other...
At the first. There's no ghosts except for at the first and at the end. And they might have them walking through, but they don't talk to Nick anymore or any of that, remember?
Oh. Well, they had him in the one where they had the party.
Yeah, but did they show the party?
Yes.
I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure they did.
I heard that they left that part out.
Maybe they
did.
Maybe
they did. I don't know.
I thought they showed it.
Looks like Finn Balor's going to retain the title by himself. Oh, wait. Eric might be beating up Finn Balor.
Bronson's like, was it called Miracle Workers? Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Called Miracle Workers. And Robbie says, Harry Potter, has the movies had its time? I don't know. People are really big fans of it, so I doubt it.
I like the books, and I'm looking forward to the series, but I'm really worried they're going to Disney it up. That scares me a whole bunch.
It'd just be weird since she's involved in it. I just don't know why she would do that.
It'd just be really
especially
easy
if she
to
wants
do.
it to follow the books so badly.
It'd just be easy to do. That's it. It's over. Fuck. Oh! The surprise!
Ah!
It's Pandemanium!
Oh, no. Careful.
Me?
No, him. With Ivar's neck.
Oh. I'm like, what? I'm looking at the football film. Like, what are you saying? Be careful.
Piccolo says, who do you think is the next big movie franchise one to represent the 2020s?
A franchise? I don't know. Is there any movies out? I have no idea. We're halfway through the decade. Is there any series that are going?
Right. Who's holding on to it on the other side?
Damien. It's very predictable. Ivar cheating a little bit.
I don't know. He ran right into his arm. He just had it sitting out there. He was waiting for his friend to tap him in.
Look at Finn. Finn's going to take the pin, too. That's it. By the way, did call it. I didn't even say maybe. I said it is happening.
That's funny.
Told you, the Judgment Day is trash. Always has been, always will be. That's how it'll be remembered.
Robbie says Finn shouldn't be in the main events, and this match confirms it. Bronson said Daniel Radcliffe was in an interview with Conan O'Brien in 2014. He shared that he crashed one of the Star Wars movie sets and that he accidentally drank a full cup of antifreeze while filming Horns.
That's awesome.
Weird. Pickle's like, big pop, and Robbie says, is Dwayne Johnson a great actor, or is he predictable in films?
I like it. I don't
know if he's a great actor, but he's okay. And then Pickle says, whelp. And that's our cue. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight for Raw. We'll be back again on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. And nobody said whether or not they cared if we were here on Friday. So Travis and I might take a whole week off and not come in after this Wednesday. We'll let you guys know for sure, though, if that's something we decide on Wednesday itself. But other than that, we'll see you then.
We appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching Wrestling Gab.